in every chatter's life where you got to pause, champ, and get ready for the news. And here we are. You smell that, chat? It smells like news. It smells like news, chat. And we've got a decent amount of it going on. Should have ran ads. We'll run ads here in 13 minutes. It's all right. All right. Smells like news, chat. The big news, at least so far, as the day is always evolving. Housemarque is now joining the PlayStation Studios family. Of course, Housemarque responsible for the ever popular, or more recently popular, Returnal series. If we go over to the old PlayStation bloggerino, let me pull this up for you guys here. Developers of the PlayStation hits, including Returnal, Super Stardust, HD, and Dead Nation, have joined. Today, I'm thrilled to welcome a new member to the PlayStation Studios family. I've been a fan of Housemarque since the studio's early days when they introduced Super Stardust to PlayStation fans. Housemarque's recent release of Returnal proves the studio is one with incredible vision, capable of creating memorable new games that resonate with our community. This edition enhances the creative force of PlayStation Studios, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for Housemarque, says Herman Holst, the head of PlayStation Studios. They also put out a statement from Alari Quettininen. Maybe. I don't know. The co-founder and managing director of Housemarque. Today's a big day for Housemarque, and has been over 26 years in the making. Our strong partnership with Sony Interactive Entertainment started with Super Stardust HD on PS3, and since then we have made arcade-inspired games for all of the PlayStation platforms. With Returnal for PS5, our most recent release, our biggest foray into the third-person action gaming solidified our voice and brand in the industry as delivering unique and quality player experiences. Very good. Very good. I think that's good. I think that's a good fit. I think it obviously makes sense. They've been making primarily, if not solely, PlayStation games for a while now. Why not? The funny part about all this is that PlayStation Japan accidentally uploaded the wrong image on their announcement as they were welcoming Bluepoint Games to PlayStation Studios. So look for that probably tomorrow. Bluepoint Games, of course, the creators of such remastered classics as Demon's Souls. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. They also made Shadow of the Colossus as well. So that is cool. That's a funny leak. Imagine uploading the wrong image. The wrong image. I think both those are very good studios. It's silly to me why it took them this long when they were, I think everyone considered them to already be PlayStation Studios. And for any console warriors out there, Bethesda's bigger. Okay? Bethesda's bigger. And you should feel bad that Sony got two small studios because Microsoft got Bethesda. Okay? And you're not getting Starfall. So, you know? Starfall? That's not the name of the game. What's the name of the game? Is that the name of the game? Field. Starfield. That's the one. When you have as many studios as Microsoft has, you just forget video game names. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now we've aggroed enough. Let's move on. Wait a minute. The weatherman has showed up. It's Ollie. What are you doing, Ollie? What are you doing here? How's the weather? What are you doing? What are you doing, bud? Come here. Come here. What? Okay. When you do this, you got to jump up here. When you do this, you got to jump up here. Buddy, what are you doing? How's the weather? Okay, all right. What? Buddy. You are so spoiled. What a spoiled dog this guy is. This guy. This guy. This old man. This old dog, what are you doing? He's just chilling. He's just chilling. Are you camera shy? All right, he's done. He's leaving. Wait, he's not leaving. What do you want? He just wants more pets. Let's move on with the news here. The PlayStation Plus edition of Greedfall is not eligible for a free PS5 upgrade. I mean, I think that makes sense, right? I think that makes sense. I understand why. It's free. It's a free version of the game. You didn't buy it. It's funny that it's happening to a game called Greedfall. And, yeah. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I would think that might be on PlayStation more than it would be Greedfall. I don't know how that works, though. Todd Howard did a interview with someone. Let me make sure I credit this. With The Telegraph. He recently told The Telegraph that the next Elder Scrolls game will benefit from the development work the studio is currently doing on their sci-fi title, scheduled to release in November 2022. That is, of course, Starfield. He goes on to say, quote, the new Starfield technology, Creation Engine 2, is sort of built for both games, he said. It's like a new tech base. The vast majority of our development work is on Starfield right now, but everybody works on everything, so the projects kind of intertwine. The hell, dog? Sorry. It's good to think of the Elder Scrolls 6 as still being in a design phase, but we're checking the tech. Is this going to handle the things we want to do in that game? Every game will have some new suites of technology, so Elder Scrolls 6 will have some additions onto the Creation Engine 2 that the game is going to require. It's going to be a really, like, if you think about how big Skyrim has been in the past couple of years, it's going to be kind of crazy when the next, like, Skyrim comes out. Like, that's a big, like, I don't know, like, that might be the biggest game in a lot of ways. I mean, we're like 4 or 5 years out, and I'm already thinking about how big that game might be. You know? Wasn't Cyberpunk kind of supposed to be that? No, Cyberpunk was supposed to be the next Witcher. You don't think there will be another Skyrim phenomenon? I kind of think, well, video games are different now. I don't know. It'll be interesting, to say the least. It'll be very interesting. It'll be very interesting. I don't think it'll be the same, though. They also have Obsidian to work on the game now, though. They also have Phil Spencer to say, like, we can't ship that, guys. Okay? That's a broken fucking mess. We can't ship that. We can't ship that. Also, who knows what Game Pass will be by then? Game Pass might have fucking PlayStation, Nintendo, and like Ouya or some shit. You know? It might be the biggest. It might be crazy by the time that game comes out. Who could say? Who could say? You never know. You never know. I'm gonna skip this song. Moving on. Breaking news here, chat. I know there's a lot of big fans for this game in the chat, so let's just jump straight into it. I'm sorry to deliver this bad news, guys. The Sims voice actor has revealed that there is no Simlish dictionary and more. Okay. All right. Who was this? One voice actor who worked on the second game, The Sims 2, as well as a couple others, spoke about his personal experience giving voices to these virtual people. While this is TechRaptor.net reporting. While the language of The Sims has a few classic phrases that originated in the first game and have stayed in the lexicon ever since, such as Sul Sul for hello, most of the language is entirely made up. Voice actor and singer Kid Beyond learned this fact when he signed up to voice the people in The Sims 2 by working hours and hours and hours, giving them voices for whatever mundane or shocking situations they may encounter. However, a key fact about Simlish is that it can't just be any old gibberish. It had to sound like American gibberish. What? What does that even mean? So what was Kid Beyond's method for voicing Sims? He would take a magazine, flip it upside down, and read some juicy backwards words. That's a bad sentence. Almost every language sounds bizarre when spoken backwards, and speaking English backwards provided that American gibberish feeling the studio was looking for. Kid Beyond jokes that after some of these 4-hour sessions, it took a while to get his normal English back. Slow news day, guys. Slow news. Let's move on. Let's move on. Everyone's favorite, the ESRB, known for doing and really being super welcoming to creators of all kinds during E3, have leaked listings of the Ghost of Tsushima's director's cut for PS4 and PS5. This might imply or might be something about the leaks that have happened saying that there's a new standalone expansion. Oh, wait, that's the ESA. Are the ESA and ESRB? I think I need to retract that statement. Are they related at all? Doesn't the ESA dictate the ESRB? But the ESRB is the people that give the ratings to the score, the games. Are they completely different? Okay, they're completely different. I retract that statement. I take it back. I take it back. Anyways, the ESRB has leaked the listing of Ghost of Tsushima's director's cut. So that'll probably be announced at wherever this PlayStation or whenever this PlayStation thing is going to happen. We'll see whenever that happens. I feel like everything has been leaked up until this point. You know? Everything's been leaked. Todd Howard said some more stuff. Sorry to jump back over there. Once again, when he was speaking with the Telegraph, he was asked about the upcoming Indiana Jones game. They said that Bethesda pitched the game to George Lucas over a decade ago. According to the executive producer, Todd Howard, he told the Telegraph he was, quote, super excited about how the game is going. I think I originally pitched to Lucas in 2009, and I've been trying to find a way to make that sense. I think the work Machines Games have done, they're just phenomenal developers and storytellers. When I started talking to them about it, it was a good fit. We got to the opportunity to talk to Lucas and Disney about it, and they were super excited. I really like Indiana Jones, but never thought I'd have the opportunity to make a game. And you'll hear about more of that in the future. The team at Machine Games are the best team in the world to pull this off, and they're doing a phenomenal job. I always forgot that there's a fucking Indiana Jones game coming out from Machine Games. What a world we live in, chap. What a world we live in. You know? Crazy. Crazy. This is a little bit of the breaking news, although we learned about it prior to JPNN, but it was right before, so I'm going to hit the breaking news button. Okay, here we go. Breaking news. Magic the Legends. I was about to say The Gathering. Magic: Legends is shutting down on October 31st, 2021. You'll remember that we did a sponsored stream for this, as did a large portion of Twitch. Let's go read their statement. Hello, Planeswalkers. It is with heavy hearts that we announce Magic Legends will be shutting down on October 31st, 2021. All players who spent money in-game across Arc and the Epic Game Store during the open beta will be refunded their full purchase amounts. Wow. Wow. Servers will remain open for play until closing day. However, we'll be closing the Zen shop effective immediately. Later this week, all items will instead be purchasable using Aether, our free in-game currency. Our vision for Magic Legends missed the mark, but we are proud of what we achieved. Thanks to Wizards of the Coast, we got to bring the expansive Magic the Gathering multiverse to a wide audience and explore new angles with the established ARPG genre. We learned several valuable lessons along the way, and we will use them to improve Cryptic's future development efforts. Most importantly, we'd like to thank all the players who explored the multiverse with us and provided feedback during the alpha and beta testing phases. We couldn't have gotten this far without you. That is crazy. I mean, the fact that they're issuing refunds for anyone that purchased anything for a free-to-play game is effective. Is effectively saying, we're not making any money on this. We didn't make shit. That means that game actually made negative money. It made zero money. Like no money. right? They made zero negative money. That's crazy to me. Yeah, there must have been like 10 people playing that game. It's crazy. It never even came out. That game did an open beta and they said, we're closing it. We're done. Yeah, they spent so much money on marketing. It's crazy. You know? That was an Epic Games exclusive, right? Was it? It might have been. It could have been. It might have been an Epic Games exclusive. No, it was. They used the Arc launcher. They used that Arc launcher. It wasn't even on Epic. It was on Arc. Whatever the hell that is. Whatever the hell that is. It's time for trailers, chap. We've got a brand new trailer from Risk of Rain 2. How many survivors are there in that game right now? Is there a lot? Like 7 or 8? There's over 10, 8 or 9, 13 or 14. All right, I think there's between 8 and 14 survivors in that game. I think there's 8 to 14 in that game. What I would go with by right there. Casey Hudson, the former BioWare general manager, has announced a brand new game. He has formed, or rather, a brand new studio, not a game. He has formed a brand new studio called Humanoid Studios. He tweeted out, let me go read the tweets in full. He says on his Twitter account, Casey D. Hudson, I've been working with some colleagues on something awesome and I wish I could tell you all about it. For now, though, I could say only this. Today, we are announcing a new independent video game company built to unleash the creative freedom of developers, bringing innovation and artistry to players through an all-new IP. We are Humanoid Studios. This is the first tiny step in our journey. We hope you'll come along with us on the adventure. Looks like they have... they also announced a bunch of jobs. They're looking for senior gameplay programmer, senior gameplay designer, a director of operations, a senior creative director, an environment artist, a senior level designer, and a 3D artist. So very early on. Very early on. I'm a little bit unfamiliar in terms of the Casey Hudson zeitgeist. Do people hate BioWare but like Casey? Do they hate both? Or do they think that BioWare ruined Casey? Like, what are we doing here? What's going on? Casey's good. Casey ruined 3 for me. EA ruined. Okay. A little bit of both. EA killed your dog. Yikes. Yikes. That's rough, man. You gotta watch out for those. Gotta watch out for them. He recently made a neat D&D module called Odyssey of the Dragonlords. Oh, that's interesting. We like Casey. He made the Mass Effect trilogy. Okay. Well, there you go. A little bit of what else we got going on here. Not too much news. Remedy signed a co-publishing and development agreement with 505 Games for a multiplayer spin-off game of the award-winning Control. It's PvE. It doesn't make me feel better. Why? We don't need a multiplayer Control. Just give us Control 2. Just give me Control 2. You know? I don't need multiplayer. What else do we get? Well, we've got that. Everyone knows what that is if you've been paying attention. And you just heard at the very beginning of it because I opened up the video. So we're not going to watch that yet. We covered that Xbox stuff yesterday. ID at Xbox director Agostino Simonetta departed Microsoft today for Thunderful Games. He was the director. Trying to see. WindowsCentral.com reports with the ID at Xbox program surpassing $2 billion in revenue. Simonetta talks moving to Thunderful on his path to success in indie development. What is... Simonetta joins Thunderful Group as Chief Strategy and Investment Officer. So he wants to go work for a smaller publisher, is I guess what I'm reading here. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what that is. He put out a quote and said, "I'm not running away from Xbox. I love it. Obviously, Chris Charla is leading the team. It's amazing. I leave my team in great hands and is in a very successful state. ID at Xbox has really established itself as a premium partner for independent developers. Very different from when I joined. I'm not taking all the credit. I'm just saying on this journey, Xbox is doing incredibly well. I think for me, I'm leaving on a high." What is this? He also goes on to say, "I think building an incredibly strong relationship based on trust and respect with the independent community over the years, starting from a slightly challenging day one, has been an incredible achievement, demonstrating to the industry how Xbox, and not just ID at Xbox, how Xbox was really serious about this space. I think it's been an incredible achievement when you look at the commercial side, over $2 billion in revenue generated for the program and the partners." Who the fuck is Thunderful? Windows Central goes on to say, Simonetta joins Thunderful Group during a phase of rapid expansion, currently boasting several game studios and distribution groups with various subsidiaries in Europe. The Gothenburg-based firm merged Image and Form Games, best known for the SteamWorld series, Zoink Games behind titles like Fae and Rising Star Games under the Thunderful banner. That momentum extended to new acquisitions in 2020, including Swedish studios Guru Games and Station Interactive, plus UK-based Coatsink. It closed the year with an IPO on the NASDAQ First North Premier Growth Market, most recently welcomed Head Up Games in early 2021. Oh shit, okay. So, they have a fucking like IPO and shit. Well, there's a big, long interview over at WindowsCentral.com with Simonetta, if you would like to read it. We're not going to do so, though. Let's see what else there is news-wise. Am I at the bottom of it? Are we done with the news? What the hell? Did Reddit just crash? I think it did. Nope, we're back. We're back. What is this? Oh, we can watch this 3-minute video on the new Black Desert class. The Corsair. I guess I saw Julia playing this today. A pirate with big dreams. Kind of just want to make May. I didn't realize this is how the combat was. I mean, I kind of realized it, but I didn't, like, actually realize it. What the hell was that? She turned into a mermaid. This is literally... She's just May. Is this like normal for this? Looks fucking crazy. Huh. That's how they get you, JP. It looks cool, but you never actually get to play like this? What do you mean? Are you just sitting there, like, getting some upgrades or something like that? Like, what was it? What do you mean? Yeah, the enemies were kind of just, like, standing there. You're not wrong. Giant Bomb just announced a brand new show entitled Grub Snacks. I would have called it the Jeff Grubb Hub, but you know. It is their weekly gaming industry news show hosted by Jeff Grubb. A reporter who's got arguably the best flow in the business. Tune in live on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Pacific. That motherfucker's taking my show. Actually, he's much more inclined to do anything with it to begin with. That's cool. I will probably tune into that. I wonder how long it's going to be. Oh, Giant Bomb's like announcing a shit ton of shows. What else? They also announced Born to Run. Starting Monday, July 5th, Danny O'Dwyer and Tamora will be making their way through the Soulsborne catalog. Introducing Born to Run. They're going to play all of the... Wow. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. Cool. Exciting. Oh, we got a new hero reveal. Now, chat, what is Legends of Runeterra? I know Legends of Runeterra is Riot, right? That's a Riot Games thing? No? Yes? Is it their card game? It's their card game. Is it good? Do people like it? This might be the first footage I've ever seen of the League of Legends card game.
Never had luck, never needed it. New tech, new tricks, new day, new Zon. Sup, Kay? I was waiting for you.
Oh, what time means anything to you?
Practice makes perfect.
Probably gonna get DMCA'd for this song.
Sweet, we're on this timeline. What's up, show me? Like in the new board?
A little front heavy, but yeah, I guess it's all right.
I don't know what's happening.
No tomorrow. Future is whatever I make it. Think fast.
What the hell is happening?
Doubt me. I love that.
The cycle of life and death.
And death. Yeah, I heard you before, big guy. I do my own stunts.
There is so much shit happening right now.
Another timeline coming through.
Dark Valley, thanks for 56.
It's called Zonite Ingenuity.
Your time is done.
Rewind. This is my
What?
future. That one's for you, son.
I have no idea what I just watched, but it looked pretty. I'll say that much. It was very pretty looking. Couldn't tell you anything about what I just watched, though. Couldn't tell you a damn thing about what I just watched. Yeah, that was a little strange. We got a patch update coming up for Chivalry 2. They fixed parties. They fixed some performance. A couple combat changes. Looks to be just big changes. There's nothing like new in it. Bug fixes and whatnot. I think that's it. I think that's it for the old news today. A little bit short on the news, but that's fine. Because that means that we can all watch our favorite segment here on JPNN. Our favorite segment is... I gotta set it up. Hold on. You know where we're already going. If you've watched this before, you know exactly. You know exactly what's about to happen. It's time for volume 13.
Shin Megami Tensei
Shin Megami Tensei 5 Devil Turning, etc. I will deliver the evil dragon today.
Fafuni
Is Fumi. In a Scandinavian legend. In the sects of Bulls 3 written around the 12th century. Using 6 by inside, ALT is described as a monster that looks like it has legs. Next time, we will introduce 8 important things.
次回は妖獣を紹介。お楽しみに。
Looking forward to. What the fuck? Why? All right. All right, you do you. You do you. I don't know why Mothman is 8 important things. But look, they keep us guessing, okay? Volume 13 delivered, chat. Hell of a thing. Hell of a thing. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Super into it. Super into it. Anyways, that's going to wrap up JPNN today. A little bit short, a little bit quick. I think these first couple of weeks of JPNN were so long because E3 was going crazy and we had so much to watch. So I'm thinking about a 40-minute to an hour-long episode every single day will be kind of what's been going on will be going on for the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, probably months as well. We do have that EA thing happening though later in July, so that'll probably be a big week for us to cover that stuff, and we'll probably get into the rumor world a little bit more on tomorrow. For now though, we're going to call it old JPNN, probably start up some Fire Emblem or something like that. We'll take a look. I gotta use the restroom before we do. But that doesn't matter to you over there on YouTube. What does matter is that we only have about 30 hours, maybe a little bit less. About 30 hours left on the Dropped Frames shirt. It's going away tomorrow at midnight Pacific, I think. So if you want to grab it, itmeJP/DF or ko.tv/DF shirt, I believe. Once it's gone, it's gone. We will probably never sell that shirt again. Grab it if you want it. If not, don't. So there you go. Thank you for watching JPNN. If you're watching over there on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and we'll see you soon for more. I'm out of here. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.